Hey nail friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you've noticed, my schedule has been off this week. I am currently a small caregiver for a minute. So my schedule right now will be, according to how everything is going. So for today's nails, I want to do haunted houses. So for my nail tips here, I have used LA Colors in Mod, and I got this from the Dollar Tree. For the bottom part, I wanted to give like a land effect. This is Candy Moyo. They only come in numbers. This is 961, and this is also from Dollar Tree. So first I'm going to take plate M005 for Maniology, and I want to do a moon image. So I'm going to use a mixture of LA Colors Go Bright and Pure Ice in Showstopper. Apparently I had a little bit on my stamper it got right here, but that's okay because it's going to be covered for the most part. Okay, now I'm going to take plate BM-XL214, pick up some clouds here, and pick them up in Maniology Straight Up Black. And I will reverse stamp them and put them across through the nails. So I'll pick up some with you and do the rest off camera. Okay, so I really just want these top ones here. Like this. So I'm going to pick up those probably 2 more times and I will be back. Okay, so first I will reverse stamp the clouds, and I'm going to use Color Vibe Lunar. And I need to do that to go ahead and stamp those down to free up the stampers for the haunted houses. So I'll do this one with you guys, and then I'll pause and do the other set. And I wanted to say thank you so very much, who all's ever been using my code. Thank you. I appreciate your support so very much. Okay, so I'll do the other one and come back. And they will look like this. So I need to give those a minute to dry. While we wait for that, we'll go ahead and start picking up some houses. Okay, so first I'm going to take plate M510. I'm going to pick up this haunted house image twice. And I will use Maniology Straight Up Black for that one as well. And we will be reverse stamping. Okay, let me just get off these little bits right here. Looks like this. I'm going to set this aside and pick up one more time, and I'll be back. Okay, and I was able to pick that up twice on the same stamper. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to apply the clouds to one of the nails. Already applied the sticky, or the clear coat. Oh, my nail is coming off. Okay. Let me put one right here as well. Or maybe I'll save this one for one of the other nails, actually. I think Yeah, that might be what I do. Hold on. Yeah, so I've just applied it to this now. Okay, and before I decide where I'm placing the other set of clouds, I'm gonna pick up, and this gives you another option if you don't have that plate that has that little haunted house, but you have the Christmas plate, YUM417. I'm actually going to take this image and turn it into a haunted house. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick it up as the layer first, and I'm going to use straight up black for that. Now I'm going to take off the chimney. I'm not going to use that part. Okay, so that'll be my first step to making it, a haunted house versus, gingerbread house or regular house. Okay, and that was not a good pickup. So I'm going to redo that one and I'll be back. Okay, I'll see if I can get it this time. All right, good. Take off the little bits. Okay, there's only a tiny piece of the chimney. Right there. Okay, so I'm just going to take this nail and go ahead and place this. That's just going to give us the background of the the house. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do that 2 more times because I have 2 more nails to do a house on, and I will be back. So just use whatever plate you have. So this is where we're at right now. I went ahead and placed the other clouds. Okay, so I'm going back to this plate to pick up the layered counterpart to this one. I'm going to take off the chimney, and I'm going to do that in Maniology's Pumpkinhead B254. Now the colors is what's going to start making it be a haunted house or Halloween house. So just because it's a Christmas plate technically doesn't mean you can't use it for other things. You could even make it into a little cabin, like if you wanted it for, I think that's what I did for the gnomes, right? I think I used this plate. Okay, so I'll do this 2 more times and be back. Also, I forgot to take that first chimney off. I'm going to try to use a piece of tape to do so. It may peel up the image. If so, I'll just restamp it. Okay, so it just took off like the roof. So I'm going to try to take my brush to just draw a line. Okay, so I'll see if I can do it or not. I'm not very good at this kind of thing. Yeah, it just made it a little more darker than the rest of it. See if I can get it to blend better. Okay, I think it'll be all right. Also, I'll show you real quick, if you just wanted it like that, you could just stamp it over it and that'd be fine. If you didn't want to reverse stamp it, but I am going to reverse stamp, so we'll get into that. Okay, so I'm going to take these ones first, and I'm going to use Showstopper to paint in the windows. Now, of course, you can use any colors you want. I just like to add a light effect into windows. This one I think is supposed to be the frame, not necessarily. Let me just put it there anyway, because it's going to be over that black base, so it might not show up if I don't. Also, this one's got a little moon. I'm probably going to remove the moon off of each of these so that the main moon is the larger one, which was this one. So I'm going to swap to this one and do these windows and be back, and remove the moons. Okay, so for these, I'm going to do a purple roof. So I'm going to take LA Colors Culture. And this one doesn't look very opaque when I'm doing it like this. So I'm doing a tapping motion to try to get it on there better. And I'm having to, excuse me, pick it up to kind of see what part of this image is. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one over here and be back. Okay, so these have like these little, I don't even know what they are, these little things coming off of them. Like, I guess they'd be like a metal pipe type thing. I'm going to do those in LA Colors Stardom just to bring in some orange for the Halloween effect. And I think this might be little clouds like on either side. So I'd do those in a different color. And I'm also going to go ahead and do the little stairs in this orange tone as well. Okay, I'm going to flip it and do the other one the same way and be back. Okay, and upon thinking about it, you know, those really could be, and what I'm talking about is right here and right here. They technically could be smoke coming out of those little pipe things. So I think, now you could make them clouds. It really doesn't matter because I actually don't know. I'm just guessing. I think I'll go the cloud route and let me find a color to color those in. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Paparazzi Simply Lovely, just to get it to show up against the gray background I have. All right, I'm going to flip it and do the other one. Okay, so for the actual house, I'm going to take LA Colors in Energy. I never see this color anymore, but I think it's a pretty color for like, because it's kind of a, you know, a vibrant green. So I thought it'd be good for this. And I'll show you real quick before. Okay, so the green should bring it all together, make it look Halloween. I'm just going to tap it around just in case there's any open areas I don't see. It should get covered. Got a little. Okay, we'll look at it and then I'll do the other one. Super cute. Okay, so I'll do the other one and be back. All right, so we have 3 of these. So what I'm going to do for these windows is use Color Vibe and highlighter. So let me show you compared to the other yellow I was using. More, well, like well, just like it says highlighter look, it's like more vibrant. kind of, I thought maybe give like a glowy type of effect, but we'll see. Especially since, against that dark background tone. So I'm going to do this on the other two and be back. Okay, so for the actual house part, I'm going to take Paparazzi and press play. And for the roofs, I think I'm going to leave them as is so that the black from the background of the stamped image will come through, which I'll show you what I mean. On this image, the roof color will be like that. Okay, now for the door, I'm going to go back to that same green. And I'm going to do that on the other two. I want the door that color, but I think I'm going to make their house a different color because this one isn't as opaque as I want, but I think it'll still show up. Okay, for the bottom area here, I'm going to use Candy Moyo number 957. It kind of brings in a deeper brown orange tone because the outline is more bright green, bright orange, so maybe this will kind of help with that. Okay, so for the other two houses, I'm going to try this color, which is LA Colors and Neptune. See if it comes through better. I may have to put this over that purple. I'm not sure yet. Let me kind of see how this looks first. Same with these roofs. I'm going to leave them, not going to color those in so that the black comes through for that. Okay, let me see these two compared. Yeah, I think I'm going to add some of this right behind that purple just to see if it'll kind of make it, at least deepen it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do the other one and be back. Okay, so for these two, I'm going back to that deeper tone for the bottom areas on each of these. Okay, I'll do the other one and be back. Now you could make these as cute or as spooky as you want. I've kind of gone the cute route. Already got the clear coat down, so I'm going to stamp down these. Okay, so now I'm adding these onto their layer part. And I just put the clear coat down to get it to stick down. And that one went wonky on me. Way wonky. Okay. Let me see if I can get the other two to do or not. If not, I will have to figure that out. Let's see. Yeah, that roof part got messed up on that one. Got one more. Hold on. Okay, that one's did okay. Just press down right here a minute. So my guess is this one just wasn't dry enough, so I'm using tape to get off what I can, and then I'll redo it and fix it. It's fine. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so all I've done is picked up that background image, okay, and re-stamped down over it. So now I'm going to go pick this one back up. Okay, but this time I'm going to use this orange. Maniology's Doom B405. Okay, it's like that. Okay, now for this one, it's a little bit wonky. I'm taking my thinner brush, just going to try to cover up part of that orange. Just to try to make it a little more straight. Or at least maybe look just a little bit better. Okay, this is better than it was. Okay, so I've gone back to color it in. Same highlighter color for the windows. Same green for the door. Now I'm taking the first purple I used, which was LA Colors Inept or Culture. And I'm going to color in the bottom right here with it instead of the orange, because the orange turned out kind of brighter than what I was wanting it to be. Okay, so I think for this one, I'm going to leave it to have that black background come through. Okay, so I'm going to go with plate M254, get my creepy tree, and start placing as I want to kind of bring things together more. I'm going to use Maniology's Cocoa for it. Grab the big one here. Okay, grab, oh, I got part of the other tree still in there. And take off the fence as well on that side anyway. So, and place this one on this side. Oh, sorry, I'm not even on in frame. Okay, that don't show up the way I want. I'm going to go in with Acorn for Maniology B498 and go back over it and stamp it. Okay. I'll try to be on frame this time. Yeah, and that little wonky spot right there, I'll get my brush and go over that. Okay, so I got some of the straight up black on my brush here. I'm just kind of going over it, try to fix that. Okay, so I'm just going to add that creepy tree throughout as I want. Still going to use acorn for it. Also taking this fence off. Okay, for this one, I'm also going to add the small one. This will help us get the Halloween look. Okay, I'm going back to this plate, M510. I want this cat here. And place it down below. Oh, he may not fit. Yeah, I think that one's a little too big. Hold on. Okay, so I think I'm going to take Woolly B258 from Miniology and pick up this little tombstone a few times to put out in front of that instead. Because I don't have a smaller cat, I guess. Unless I go back through later and then I'll end up finding what I'm looking for. Trying to decide if I want to place another one or not, or it might make it too much. Let me think. Okay, I'm gonna put one like down by that tree. I'm just peeling off this little extra bit that got on there. Okay, back to that plate. I'm going to take some of these bats, place them on this nail. I'm going to use straight up black for that. Just want some of these bottom ones here. Okay, same, a few little bats again. I'm going to place them above the moon image. Okay, I'm going to go in with plate M311 and see this little ghost here? I'm going to pick it up a couple times and put it on this nail. I'm going to use Maniology's Coconut B268 to kind of have an off-white effect, or off-white color. Okay, get that little bits off. Okay, I'm going to add it a couple more times. Ooh, I didn't pick that up good. I'll be back. Okay, just randomly placing it. Okay, I think I'm going to take these hands right here and see if I can get them to fit below that house. And using straight up black for that. Not a good pickup. Okay, I'll do it again. Alright, get off all the bits we don't need. There's one little thing right there. Okay. Let's see if it'll fit, hopefully. Not really. Not gonna fit the way I want, so hold on. Okay, I'm thinking on that one, but I added a small creepy tree to this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to add some more little tomb things. Tombstones. I couldn't think of the word. Oop, got little bits on there. Okay, so the little tiny piece that's missing right there, I'll just use my brush and paint over it. Okay, so I'm going to use Acorn and pick up some of the fence. Just see if that'll help pull together what I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay, now I'm taking Sally Hansen Blackheart and I'm gonna add like some stepping stones to the spooky house. And let me use this one first. I'm just gonna use my dotting tool here. Just kind of dot. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've decided I want these two to have a fence. So I'm going to go back to that fence. And this is Acorn. I may have waited too long. I literally dropped my card again. Yep, okay. I'll re-pick up. Okay, right now I'm taking off what I don't want. And I don't want the tree. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get on the where you guys can see. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time to this one. So sometimes as you're placing things, you know, you just kind of go with the flow, and sometimes you figure something needs extra, or, you know, just little things you can add or do. Kind of play it by ear, as they say. And sometimes, yes, it does take some time when you're piecing together like I do, but, you know, to get the desired look that you want, sometimes it just takes extra little bits. So this is the end look. This one, you know, like I like to add as the main theme, so I added the moon to it with the bats above. The spooky trees and the little tombstones were to help bring in the spooky feel. I felt like it needed like the little walkway. And using like Halloween colors to make it be like a spooky theme or Halloween theme. I like the added vents to these just to pull that together. This one added the bats and the spooky tree. Now this one I didn't feel like it needed the walkway. I feel like it, I don't know. Sometimes when I see an image, I can just see like if one needs that added touch versus if it don't. So that one I didn't really feel like it needed it. But the fences on these help bring the spooky feel. Now these two, of course, look more spooky theme in a way because of the shape of them. But if you don't have that plate, I wanted you to see that you can still just use different colors and different things around them to make them, you know, have the vibe that you are looking for. And this one got the ghost. Now I could have used a darker orange. Maybe would have toned down the brightness, but I liked the green to have just a little bit of a glowy kind of maybe effect. But it all depends on what colors you use to make it your desired look. And then those two I colored in, and this was the one that I had to redo. So second time around I decided to leave it as like the house is in a black tone. Let me pull it closer for you. So yeah, just all the little colors and details can make a difference. And again, you can make them as cute or as spooky as you want. So thank you so very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate any of your support. And I will leave any of the Maniology products I have used listed into the description box. And to the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.